Welcome to day 5 of the daily case study series for Cbse grade 12. The question goes like this. Read the following passage and answer the questions given below. The temperature of a person during an intestinal illness is given by f of x is equal to minus 0.1 x square plus mx plus 98.6. The limits of the x is 0 and 12, m being a constant, where f of x is the temperature in degree F at x days. First subdivision, is the function differentiable in the interval 0, 12? Justify your answer. The answer is yes. Let's see the reason. The given function is a polynomial function. F of x is a polynomial function. All polynomial functions are continuous. If a function is continuous, then it is differentiable. Therefore, f of x is also differentiable in the given interval 0, 12. Second subdivision. If 6 is the critical point of the function, then find the value of the constant m. For that, let us take down f of x. F of x is equal to minus 0.1 x square plus mx plus 98.6. Let's differentiate this. F dash of x becomes minus 0.1 times 2x plus m, that is minus 0.2 x plus m. Let's make this 0, but this time we have the critical point also. The critical point given is 6. So minus 0.2 times 6 plus m is equal to 0. M becomes positive 1.2. So I rewrite this f dash of x with m value. F dash of x is equal to minus 0.2 times x plus 1.2. Third subdivision. Find the intervals in which the function is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So for that we have to understand the question has given to us two limits, which is 0 and 12, and there is one more point also in this range, which is 6. That is the critical point. We still don't know whether that is a max or min at that point. So 3 points has to be considered. Subdivision 3, value of x, interval, and the sign or the behavior of f dash of x and the nature of f of x. So let's make an entry like this. Value of x when x is greater than 0 and x is less than 6, that is 0, 6. Now we will choose a point, say 1, in this range. If I choose 1, f dash of 1 is minus 0.2 plus 1.2. That is, we get a positive value. You can try any value within this range. We will get a positive. That is the entry here under the header sign of f dash of x. Because of this, so what do we understand? F of x is strictly increasing. Obvious. F dash of x is nothing but the slope of the curve. When the slope of the curve is positive, which means the curve is increasing. The next range is x greater than 6 and less than 12. That is 6 comma 12. Now again we will take a value in this within this range, say 7. F dash of 7 is minus 0.2 times 7 plus 1.2, which gives us a negative value. So I write minus under the header sign of f dash of x. Obvious, the slope of the curve is negative. That means the curve f of x is strictly decreasing. So that is the subdivision 3. So there are two parts in this. So we are done with the first part. Now the second part, find the points of local maximum or local minimum in the interval 0, 12. So first we know that the 6 is a critical point. But is it a local maxima or minima? So to figure out that, again I write f double dash of x is equal to minus 0.2. Since f double dash of x is negative, which means x equal to 6 is local maxima. That means it's going to give a maximum value at x equal to 6. Let's figure out f of x at x equal to 6. Minus 0.1 times 6 square plus 1.2 times 6 plus 98.6. On solving it further, this gives us 102.2. Then, as well as the points of absolute maxima, absolute minimum in the interval 0, 12. So the boundaries have been given in this question. So we have to consider that boundaries are 0 and 12. So let's figure out f of 0, that is when x equal to 0, which is 98.6. Next, f of 12, 0.1 times 12 square plus 1.2 times 12 plus 98.6, which again gives us 98.6 itself. Also find the corresponding local maximum, local minimum and the absolute maximum or absolute minimum values of the function. So that's what we have found out. We have put the boundary values and the critical point value. We have got the f of those points. Let me write f of 6 also here, which is nothing but 1.102. Now absolute, I'm just going to list them out. Absolute minimum, out of that is out of these three values, 98.6 is min and 102.2 is max. So absolute min is 0 and 12. Absolute minimum value, that is the value at those points, is 98.6. Absolute maxima is 6 and absolute maximum value is 102.2. Let's come back with another case study question tomorrow. Thank you all.